Hey YouTube, drinking a little bit of twisted tea for refreshment tonight. We're gonna do a couple of things tonight uh, that are a little bit different. We're gonna do an informative video. That seems like all the rage on the YouTube is informative video on how to change out a battery in the lawnmower, and I'll show you several different methods how to do that. We'll do from the novice greenhorn all the way up to how an expert would do it. So that should be pretty informative. But with the twist, none intended, we're going to see how many beers it takes to change out that battery. Will you bring me a beer? Yeah. Ah, yes, I'm serious. She bump her head? Fuck. So the first thing is you take a drink. We'll get the camera situated, show you what we got going on here. All right. So I've got several tools laid out here, and we'll go over each one of these tools here in a minute, just so that way you get an idea. But the first thing we're going to need to do is we're going to need to locate the battery. Most of these zero turns, they're probably underneath the seat. So let's check that out. Battery. I need a new one of those. Okay, so, and as I was doing this, I need to grab a rag. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to put you on pause. I'll be right back. I got to grab a rag. I lost my shit. Need to grab another beer. All right, so my sprinklers went off, of course, while I was setting this up. So I'm going to wipe this water off of here just because I'm going to lay some tools up here. And, oh, motherfucker, that hurt. All right, so we're going to... Oh, shit, I probably should turn my music down. So, we got that. Give me a second. We're jamming some 80s hair bands today. You know, you know. So, now that we located the battery, need to have a drink. So, go ahead and take the cover off. And this thing's filthy in here. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to blow all that off of there too. I'm going to move the camera ahead a little bit here. All right. There you go. Hat's cut off. Brew Design again tonight, hanging out with him in spirit. He lives in South Dakota. I'm down here in Texas. Oop. Cover the beer. Dumbass, you need to turn the air compressor on. Jeez, fuck, I should... clean that thing out once in a while. Fuck. All right, that's enough of that. Gotta have another drink. So I don't know if you guys know, but Ricky, from 18 in life, is like 39 years into his life sentence. Fucker's got a long ways to go yet. Anyways, so changing out the battery. We have a black cable, red, black. If you don't know what the difference is, just make sure you put the red to positive, black to negative. And if you can't handle that, don't fucking do this. Take it to an expert. So you have several ways you can do this. Like I said, this is going to be an informative video, and I'm going to put up a couple of different tools here. So you're going to have your guys that are very, very novice, and they're going to use a wrench like this and wrench that thing off and wrench it off and wrench it off, quarter turn at a time. See how long that takes? It's taking forever. Your next set of guys who are going to be able to step up from novice may or may not have two wrenches. They put one on the back, and the other one's going to be a ratcheting wrench. So ratchets comes off 10 times quicker, 10 times faster. Then you're going to have your group of guys that are going to use a big old 3/8 socket and the 10 millimeter to get that off. And they'll fight that. They'll work on that. Then you're going to have your semi-pros who are going to have a ratchet that's 1/4 inch with a long deep well socket. Then you're going to have the ratcheting wrench on the other side, and you're going to use your 10 millimeter on a 1/4 inch. Then you're going to have the guys like me that are an expert at battery changing. You're going to have your Milwaukee with your 10 millimeter on there and a wrench. So again, regular wrench, novice, like my buddy Smiley, extreme novice, regular wrench. Novice, they might have a ratcheting wrench. Intermediate is going to use a 3/8 ratchet and a funky big old socket. Semi-pro will probably have a 1/4 inch ratchet with a deep socket. And a professional, such as myself, I'm going to use that. Really need to get that set on the ball so it keeps coming off. Much, much faster than doing it without. And the name of the game is speed. So, red to positive, black to negative. Don't forget that. Otherwise, you will be fucked. Oh. So now let me see if I can get this bastard out of here. I do, and I'm going to blow that out again. So, now it's time for another drink. My wife's shaking her head at me like, what the fuck are you doing? The channel's not called drinking fucking tea and holding hands. It's called drinking beer and building shit. So this battery got to go back to the store for a core. Let me blow that out again. Well, fuck it. It'll get dirty in 10 minutes anyways. This is the one thing that I was afraid of on this, but it should still work. Yeah, it'll be fine. Sometimes you got to be careful which way your terminals are. And these are a little bit, these are backwards from where they were, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult to get the wires in there. I don't like to bend them too sharp. Put that on there. Get that started. Got a little too much. This one, god dang it, that's what I was afraid of. Son of a gun. The terminals are in the wrong spot, so that's not going to work. I got to take it back and get a different battery. Unless, and I can't even, I think I can pull any more out of that. Ouch. Them rotten bastards didn't give me any more. Okay, so we got the positive tightened up. Now, one thing I'm gonna have to do is figure out a different way to mount my mic. If anybody has suggestions, I hate the way it pulls on my shirt. The other thing I realized is I am a fat son of a bitch. I need to lose some weight. Probably doesn't help that I drink and do these videos. Huh. Why are you being a cock fuck? There. Getting the positive cover kind of put back on there. It's kind of being a fucking dick fuck. But as long as it's covered, it'll be all right. Now we put the negative on. Oh, hold on. Gotta have a drink. We did the positive. Negative on. All right. Done. So let me go put my tools away. Then we'll come back out and fire this bad boy up. Make sure the fucker starts. Put our cover back on. Beer. I'll be right back. All right. Now we see if the fuck starts. God damn it, I'm fat. The older I get, the more I grunt too. Well, if you didn't hear that, YouTube world, that's how you change a battery out. And now I showed you several ways, novice, aka Smiley. You just use a wrench and wrench that fucker off. You got a ratcheting wrench you could use. You got your 3/8 and the 10mm socket you can use. Oh, then you get to your 1/4 inch and your wrench. And then Expert gets out the cordless ratchet and zips it on and off. Now, if this fucktard would have had the battery right the first time, we could have got done a lot sooner. We'd have probably only been 2 beers deep in a twisted tea. But we're not. We're 3 beers deep in a twisted tea. So now I'm going to go wire. So I've been doing this project on a boat trailer. Check that out. See what you think. Hey, Smiley, if you watch these, I was just busting your balls. But, you know, I've had to do a lot of stuff for you over the years just because. So now I'm going to go wire. We'll see how drunken wiring does. So, again, figuring it out, 1 beer, 1 build at a time.